Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
Hey everybody, what's up? Trey here, owner of Transform Fitness and a certified personal trainer. Just checking in for some accountability and just to share what I'm doing. So a week ago from tomorrow, actually, today's my 7th day, I started a modified version of a program called 75 Hard. Now, if you've heard of the program, you know you're not supposed to do modifications. But since this is my journey, I am doing it my way for my own purposes, and I'll explain a little bit more on that. If you want to strip me from the 75 Hard title, once I accomplish it, no worries. This is for my personal use, personal journey. So it will benefit me in the best way I know how. So the program is essentially 2 45-minute workouts a day. Now, the program calls for one of those workouts to be outdoors, no exceptions. That is the exception to the rule that I'm making, and I'll tell you why. I'm getting a tonal machine. If you haven't heard of tonal, look it up, it's awesome. It's essentially a magnetic weight machine that just goes on your wall and has weight resistance up to 200 pounds. It does assisted reps. They have different workout programs that you can follow. So I'm getting one for my personal use and for my clients to use as well. So part of this journey is for me to explore different programs on there and to see what I think about them, and also just to expand my knowledge of exercise outside of that. Just learn some different movements to keep the variety there for my clients and for myself. So that's one. 2, 1 gallon of water a day. That's a relatively easy task for me. I've frequently throughout my life consumed a gallon of water on a regular basis. I'm used to it. I will say that I probably haven't consumed quite a gallon during the pandemic, just because I'm not going to the gym training clients. This is my personal studio, it's in my backyard. So, and with masks and everything, I'm not walking around with my jug because I can't take my mask off to drink. So, yeah, anyway, it's not a difficult task for me. I get it done. I'm over a half gallon in, and it's only noon. So, that's not an issue for me at all. The third thing is read 10 pages of the book. Now, before you're like, why the hell do you have to read a book? This is more of a mental toughness challenge, not necessarily a physical transformation, although you will experience a physical transformation just because of the outline of the program. So the book is supposed to be nonfiction, kind of like along the lines of self-development. I am currently rereading 4-Hour Work Week. I say rereading, I listened to the audiobook a couple years back, but I just feel that reading it will maybe allow me to explore a little bit more that I may have not really grasped while listening to it, because sometimes I'm listening to my audiobooks when I'm doing other things, so I'm kind of multitasking. So this allows me to kind of really focus on the book and see how I can apply different aspects of the book to my life. So that's what I'm doing for that. Watching other people discuss their journeys with 75 Hard, it seems like a lot of people get through a few books. So I'm currently kind of looking for the next one. I have a couple ideas. I have some books around that I just haven't gotten around to yet. So I'll see what I have. If not, I might order one if anybody has any suggestions for me to check out next. So that's that. Follow a diet is one of the other bullet points. Now, the diet's specific to you and your goals, so it's supposed to be something that aligns with your goals. So if you're trying to put on mass, then you'd follow a diet that would allow you to do that. So it's like surplus in calories, making sure you hit your protein and everything. Quite opposite if you're trying to cut. I'm currently cutting, trying to drop about, I would say 25 to 30 pounds. I know that seems like a lot, but when you really get down to low body fat, which I'm not right now, it does take a relatively low weight for me to do that. So that's what I'm doing for, well, I'll make another video describing what my diet is. Maybe I'll do like a day in the life type thing, day of eating, so you can see what that looks like. But if you do something similar to this program or this program, I would highly recommend you don't do a diet that's too restrictive, because the program, and I actually need to discuss that with you, but the program's 75 days in a row. So if you're eating like leans and greens for 75 days in a row, you are gonna burn out. It's a bad idea. So slight deficit is better, especially because you're doing 2 45-minute workouts a day. So your activity levels through the roof. You don't need to lower your calories more than you need to, more than necessary. So that's something to consider with that. And then the last thing is take a progress photo each day, which I've done, which will actually benefit you guys because once I finish the 75 days, I will put those all together and you can see my progress based on this program. So that'd be good for you guys to see and myself to look back on as well. So I'm kind of like a visual person. I enjoy that visual feedback. It helps with my motivation for myself. And I know a lot of other people operate the same way. So that's pretty much the program. If you miss a day, start all the way over at day 1. So it's pretty hardcore. It's definitely a hardcore program. A couple things that I found that make it easier is find some accountability buddies. I have a guy who's doing it with me. And then also, I recently read the book Atomic Habits, highly recommend it. And the idea is that you have to make the task itself more appealing than the punishment for the task. So you can get creative with it. Atomic Habits has a contract that you can print out if you read the book, and you essentially make a contract with your partner or someone who is going to help hold you accountable. So my contract that I made, and it's completely goofy, but it's like my style. So if I miss one single day, then I have to go on Facebook Live and dance 60 seconds to a song of my wife's choosing. So that alone is motivation to me. I only dance when I've had several alcoholic beverages, and obviously on this plane I'm not having those. So and it's shirtless too, minor detail. But yeah, that's enough to help me. Like, you know, if I'm like, okay, I have 45 minutes of working out to get in, so I can either do that or I can go on Facebook Live shirtless and make a fool of myself for 60 seconds. Like, I'm gonna choose the 45 minutes. So it's all about making the habits you want to form convenient and appealing and satisfying. So yeah, keep that in mind if you guys try it, if you guys decide to do this. But let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything in particular you want me to cover about it. Just for reference, I'll tell you, I'm 7 days in, I'm down 2.5 pounds, 2.4 pounds officially. So I'm guessing that's around what it's going to be tomorrow, 2.5 pounds. So that's what it is. 7 days today. So I have 68 to go. Seems like a long time, but I'll be honest with you. The workouts are the main thing. It's just time management, getting your workouts in. And the main thing is just being so sore. I'm so sore. I'm like, okay, what can I do today that doesn't hurt as bad? Which muscles can I work that aren't completely killing me right now? And usually there's not a good answer just because everything's sore because you're working out 2 times a day. But I will tell you, it's not a specific workout. So I try to go hard 1 workout a day minimum. And then for the other workout, if I'm completely worn out, it could be yoga. It could be walking down the treadmill. It could be another weightlifting session if I feel like my calves are burning like hell, which is what happened yesterday. So, there's flexibility in what you do. If you're not a lifter, you can walk twice a day. It's not a problem. If you don't want to walk, you can do yoga one of those sessions. If you're not going to do the outdoor session like I'm doing, then you could do whatever the hell you want. I literally did my workout that I did this morning was an Apple Fitness video. Well, actually, I did 2 of them. I did a 30-minute and a 20-minute because I'll be honest with you, today I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling working out. I didn't trust myself to come in here and work hard enough on my own. So having a video to follow along with and my heart rate measured along the way really allowed me to hit it harder than I would have otherwise. So you have to kind of choose these things that will allow you to succeed and, just do it. So I'll check in with you guys next week. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Running through